Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, I hope you're sitting down because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most significant moves of the 2025 NFL offseason. And trust me, it's something that's already sending shockwaves through the league. The Pittsburgh Steelers, a team that's been known for their gritty defense, their resilient culture, and their ability to win under the most challenging circumstances, is making a bold move that could redefine their offense, and who knows, maybe even their entire season. That move, they're trading for Noah Fant, the talented tight end who's been looking for a fresh start, a new environment where he can truly shine. Yes, you heard that right. Noah Fant, the former first-round pick, is on his way to the Steel City. And believe me, this isn't just a random trade. It's a carefully calculated decision that could have huge implications for the Steelers' offense and their chances of competing at the highest level in 2025. But let's step back for a moment and look at the bigger picture. The Steelers, after a few seasons of trying to rebuild and find their offensive rhythm, have made some pretty significant moves this offseason. They've brought in Aaron Rodgers, yes, the legendary quarterback, to lead their attack. That alone is a game changer. Rodgers, with his experience, leadership, and knack for making big throws in clutch moments, instantly upgrades the quarterback position that had been a question mark for so long. But as we all know, football is a team sport, and that means surrounding Rodgers with the right weapons. The Steelers also traded for DK Metcalf, a premier receiver, giving their passing game a much-needed boost. But here's the thing, trading away George Pickens, a young and promising receiver, signaled that the team is looking to reshape their receiving core, maybe even build a more versatile and dynamic unit that can take some pressure off Rodgers and keep defenses guessing. Now, with all these moves, one thing became clear. The Steelers needed to bolster their pass-catching options even further, especially at the tight end position. Pat Freiermuth has been a solid player, no doubt about it. He's made some clutch catches, shown flashes of brilliance, and has become a reliable target for whoever's under center. But the truth is, he's not enough on his own to carry the tight end role and provide that consistent, matchup-winning presence that can stretch defenses and open up the field. That's where Noah Fant comes into the picture. Fant, a player with a lot of talent and athleticism, has just been in the wrong system or perhaps not used in the most optimal way in Seattle. Over his 5 years in the league, he's accumulated over 400 receiving yards and scored 5 touchdowns, which isn't bad at all. But it's clear he's capable of so much more. And if he lands in Pittsburgh with a quarterback like Rodgers, who's known for his accuracy and ability to find tight ends in space, Fant could finally reach his full potential. Let's talk about what Fant brings to the table. He's a versatile tight end with good speed, decent hands, and the ability to stretch the field. He's not just a blocking tight end, he's a weapon in the passing game, especially on play-action passes or mismatched against linebackers and safeties. For the Steelers, this is huge because it adds a new dimension to their offense. Imagine Rodgers, who's famous for his quick decision-making, throwing to a tight end who can run crisp routes and make contested catches. That's exactly what Fant offers. And with the Steelers' offensive line improving and their new offensive coordinator implementing a more creative scheme, Fant could become a primary target early in the season. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about Pat Freiermuth? Won't that cause some positional competition? And yes, it might. But in football, depth and competition are what push players to excel. Freiermuth has shown he's a reliable option, but adding Fant gives the Steelers a true TE1, someone who can handle double teams, make big plays, and keep defenses honest. Plus, Fant's versatility allows him to line up in different spots, inside, out wide, even in the backfield sometimes. This flexibility will make the Steelers' offense more unpredictable and harder to defend. And for Fant himself, this is a golden opportunity. Moving to Pittsburgh means joining a team that's hungry for a playoff run, a team that's been building quietly but steadily, and a team that's committed to winning. The culture in Pittsburgh is one of resilience, toughness, and a never-quit attitude. It's the perfect environment for a player like Fant to thrive. And let's not forget, with Rodgers throwing him the ball, Fant could see a significant increase in targets and production. Think about the potential. If he can get integrated into the offense quickly, he could become Rodgers' go-to tight end, especially on third downs and in the red zone. Of course, this move isn't just about adding a talented player for the sake of it. It's also about giving the Steelers a strategic advantage. With Fant's ability to stretch the field and create mismatches, defenses will have to adjust their game plans. And that opens up opportunities for other receivers, like the emerging rookies or even Metcalf, to get more one-on-one coverage and make plays. It's a chess match, and the Steelers are clearly playing several moves ahead. This trade could also be viewed as part of a broader strategy to maintain their offensive identity, physical, versatile, and explosive, while adding more playmakers. Now, let's talk about the AFC North. This division has been one of the most competitive in recent years, with the Bengals, Ravens, and Browns all making significant moves of their own. The Bengals, led by Joe Burrow and their explosive weapons, remain a serious threat, while the Ravens, with Lamar Jackson and a strong defense, are always in the mix. The Browns, with their new roster and ambitious plans, are also vying for supremacy. But if the Steelers can successfully incorporate Fant into their offense and get the most out of him, they could become a real headache for divisional opponents. It's all about the depth, the versatility, and the ability to execute under pressure. Fant could be the piece that pushes Pittsburgh over the top and sets them up for a deep playoff run. And let's not forget about the history of this franchise. The Steelers are known for their resilience and their ability to adapt. They've won 6 Super Bowls, after all, and have a long-standing culture of toughness and strategic excellence. This move fits right into that tradition, adding a talented, athletic tight end who can help them control the game and close out tight contests. It's a bold move, yes, but one that makes a lot of sense when you analyze the current roster and the direction they're heading. The upcoming season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory for Steelers fans, and this trade for Noah Fant could be the spark that ignites their championship aspirations. Now, for those of you who have been following the NFL closely, you know that trades like this don't happen in a vacuum. They're the result of months of scouting, analysis, and strategic planning. The Steelers clearly saw an opportunity to upgrade their passing game and took it. Noah Fant, with his skill set, fits perfectly into their offensive scheme and philosophy. Plus, with his youth and talent, he's a player that can grow alongside the team for years to come. This isn't just a short-term fix, it's a long-term investment in their offensive future. So, as we look ahead to the 2025 season, keep a close eye on how Fant integrates into the Steelers' offense. Watch how defenses adapt to this new threat, and see how Rodgers and the coaching staff develop game plans around this upgraded personnel. The Steelers are no strangers to making bold moves, and this one could be the catalyst for their most successful season in recent memory. If Fant can stay healthy and find his rhythm, he might just be the secret weapon that elevates the Steelers from playoff contenders to genuine Super Bowl contenders. In conclusion, this trade isn't just about acquiring a talented tight end, it's about redefining what the Steelers' offense can be. It's about adding a new dimension, creating mismatches, and giving their star quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, even more options to pick apart defenses. It's a move that shows the organization's commitment to winning now and building for the future. And for us, fans of this proud franchise, it's incredibly exciting to see how this story unfolds. The Steelers are always about resilience, toughness, and strategic excellence, and with Noah Fant in the fold, they're taking another bold step toward reclaiming their place at the top of the NFL. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this trade? Do you think Fant will be the missing piece that pushes this team into Super Bowl contention? Or do you believe there are still holes to fill? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. We love engaging with our community and hearing all your insights. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, rumors, and deep dives into everything Steelers related. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep this Steelers family growing stronger. This season promises to be one of the most exciting yet, and with moves like this, it's clear that the Steelers are serious about returning to the top. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Steelers.